Hi, I'm Sergeant Tom Rich, the cyber safety expert for Stop It. I've been a police officer for over 20 years, and for the last 10 years I've been traveling all over the world speaking to students about bullying, cyberbullying, and technology. Just like you kids, all of those students needed a resource, some type of help when it came to issues of technology. And when I found out about Stop It, I knew that that was the resource they needed. So today, as you watch this presentation, realize that there may be a few points that you can relate to, and hopefully you'll realize the power Stop It has to give you the opportunity to make a difference in your life and the life of others. Hello, my name is Sergeant Tom Rich, also known as the Stop It Cop. And what if I told you today you could save someone's life? And what if I told you it was as simple as using your phone? Well, that's what we're gonna talk about. Because today, as we go through all the different apps that you see up on that screen, and we talk about Stop It, you will be empowered to use your phone very quickly, very easily, to make a difference in someone's life. Everybody gets on a device and the first thing they want to do is Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Kik, Vine, Instagram. All of a sudden, Snapchat, Minecraft comes out. We deal with all these issues. We put ourselves in situations where, unfortunately, we're approached by total strangers. And this is where we as adults and even as police officers worry about our youth. Online chatting can be in Words with Friends. It can be through direct messaging on Instagram. It can be on a whole bunch of different applications in a different way. And then what does that do for the bullying and cyberbullying topics? It changes the platform in which we actually interact. I mean, you've all gotten some text message or sent one that you were like, what does that mean? And then how many text messages did it take to go back and forth and say, that's not what I meant, when you could have been just like, yo, man, that's not what I meant, right? Now I'm gonna show you this video and we're gonna talk a little bit more about how technology has taken over and really kind of how it's affecting our everyday lives.
Hi guys. Hey. Hi Megan. Hey Jessica. Megan, you're a tramp. Brian Fitch told me you guys made out. Everybody knows. He said your breath smells like garbage. And he almost puked. He says you're the most desperate girl he knows, besides your mom. How many boyfriends does she have anyway? Lots? Your makeup makes you look like a clown. That zit is huge, zit face. Ugly.
Do you really think that would happen in someone's kitchen? Probably not. But take the same kitchen and the same countertop and do those comments go out every day, if not worse. And we start to say these things and we start to post stuff and we're like, JK, LOL, JK, LOL, LOL, LOL. Could you imagine if you spoke the same way you texted? It'd be like this, yo, what's up? What are you doing? How you doing? You wouldn't laugh out loud every 3 seconds. It makes no sense. But we post it because I just want to make sure they know that I'm not kidding or that I'm kind of joking, but I wasn't being serious. Have you ever heard of the term digital footprint? It's as simple as Googling yourself. Every time you post something online, you feed into those results. And when you Google yourself now, you actually see those results and how they can have a lasting impression on you for the rest of your life. Everything that we are about to talk about deals with every app, past, present, and future. It's all about settings, it's all about privacy, it's all about protecting your digital footprint. Because you are writing an electronic book as soon as you start using all this stuff that will forever be seen by someone. We talk about Instagram. Instagram still being one of the most popular, right, in the top 3. Now, with Instagram, the most important thing that we deal with is geotagging, right? You can make yourself private, but are you really private? Because under our name, we'll put, yo, here's my Snapchat, here's my Visco, here's my this, here's my that. And you can link directly to that account from right there on the home page. And that's where we start to have that problem because you know you can get that direct messaging. You know that you have people now who will want to follow you or make some kind of comments. And this is where the issue is because Instagram has changed the settings. By default, your pictures are not automatically geotagged or have a location that's attached to it. But if you post your location on your picture, you can zoom right into almost where you're standing. Very, very important. Now, if you don't know how to change it, it's very, very simple to just go in and turn that geotagging off. But it's one of those things that you really, really have to look into. Now, we also talk about Twitter. Now, Twitter's been around for a very long time. They just hit their 10-year anniversary, 140 characters or less. They keep it real simple. But did you guys know that from the time you create a Twitter account, everything that you tweet, retweet, or even delete is currently saved in a Library of Congress. When we talk about that electronic book, 20, 30, 40 years from now, if somebody wanted to, someone like a law enforcement official to send a subpoena, if they needed it, it would come like a book, everything you've ever done. We talk about Google, we talk about incognito, private browsing. It's not private. Things like YouTube. Now I can create a channel, I can have millions and millions of followers, have tons and tons of views and make a lot of money. But we're having an issue. We have young kids who are trying to emulate that. They will put pictures up, they want comments, they want people to follow, and then all the negativity comes. And again, it's, are you ready for it? I was in Kansas last year and this girl told me, 11th grade, she said, I wish I never created the YouTube channel that I had because it was from when I was in 6th grade. She said, I love to sing. And she said, still when I sit in study hall, people will pull up that video of me singing and make fun of it and laugh 5 years later. Now, you would think maybe she took it down or you would think somebody saved it. I don't know. But the fact is it's always out there. And that's what we start talking about when you're being careful of the things that you're doing. You may not ask for it, but if you get a link sent to you, whether it's a website, a video, a picture, when you click on it, you now have put your fingerprint on that material. And you may have to answer for that moving forward. Just because you deleted it or you clear it from your history does not mean that there's still not some record of you having touched that. So we talk about that as well and being careful. Because if I told you I could zoom right into your house or where you posted that video from, wouldn't you be freaked out? And really the measuring stick for that is, if any one of these people knocked on your front door, would you let them in? And if you wouldn't, then you just have to be real careful in how you actually do what you're doing. As we talk about Snapchat, we realize that it was created because someone actually thought it would be fun to create a platform that you could send material and then it would disappear. Does it really disappear? I know people can get a little uncomfortable when they hear the word sexting, but in this section, we're gonna talk about Snapchat and how apps like that can actually give you the opportunity to make some bad choices. The issue that we have is we have kids who are making very poor decisions, sending pictures of private areas because they think it's gonna disappear. And it doesn't matter what state you're in or what country you're in, because the simple fact is it qualifies as child pornography. And if you're an adult, you can go to prison. And if you are a child, yes, you could still go to juvenile detention based on the seriousness of what you're doing. It's inappropriate use of technology. And it may not be your picture. It may be something that you found online. It may be something that someone sent to you that you thought was funny, so now all of a sudden you forward it. But it becomes an issue and a problem because you don't know how to handle it. So I'm gonna show you this video because it was made by kids. It's an older song, but as you watch it, you start to see the message. All right, here we go. Now, some people know that song, some people laugh or get a little bit uncomfortable, but I love the video because it was made by kids, and I love the song because that's just what I listen to. But as we talk about that now and you think about it, it's not popular. It's not the cool thing to do because it's not just girls, it's guys too. But very quickly, we have that problem or issue of feeling like the only way someone's gonna like me or love me or wanna be with me is if I send the picture that they're asking. And then as soon as people break up or as soon as they actually get it, what do? They show someone. And then it becomes this issue because now we get to certain things like this where we have our kids who are in crisis, because it's not just about bullying, it's not just about cyberbullying. Stop It was not created to just handle bullying alone. I've spoken to over 1 million people across the world. And there are so many people who are in crisis and so much of our youth that are in crisis, not just for bullying and cyberbullying, but for the issues that we as adults all deal with as well. But we don't know where to turn. We don't know who to talk to. And very quickly, all of those things that we just said, texting, sexting, the use of all the social media, trying to find somebody to like me because I don't think that the people I go to school with are gonna like me, or I don't fit into a certain group, or I can't act this way, or I can't do a certain thing. And you know, when I talk about this topic, it makes me very sad. Because to think that there's anyone in this world, especially our youth, that may wake up in the morning and feel that way, or go to school and feel that way, that's not the way it was supposed to be. This wasn't ever created to tear people apart. Social media was supposed to make you more social and bring you into more of a group, but all it's done is tear us like this. Now I'm gonna show you this video. And again, this was made by kids. And it kind of feeds into the theme of what we're going to talk about when we get into the bullying and crisis aspect of what our youth are dealing with. As that video plays and I watch the different reactions that happen, it hits everybody differently based on your experiences, the age that you are, the life that you've led to this point. But when you listen to the lyrics of that song and it says, you don't know me and you don't even care, and you don't know me and you don't wear my chains. Well, what are the chains? They're the comments, the posts, the things that you say about me may not be to my face, and all the JKs and LOLs don't take it away because you have no idea what I've been through. Now, I met this girl out in Wichita, Kansas a couple years ago, and she shared this very personal story with me. And at Stop It, we have what we call inspiration boards. And shortly after the trip, when I came home, she sent me this screen capture on an inspiration board, and it said, very simply, you know my name, but you don't know my story. And I thought how powerful that was, because everybody has a story. And you may think that you all know each other, but when you walk out those doors and everybody goes home and everybody goes to their bedroom or does whatever they do, everybody has something deep inside that people don't know about. Everybody feels a certain way. And very quickly, we attack it. As soon as we deal with social media, as soon as you feel that weakness, as soon as you feel like somebody's wronged you or disrespected you, we start these campaigns and we start to tear each other apart, and it's creating major, major problems. So here's my challenge. Are you willing to make a difference? Could you take something like Stop It and find a way to anonymously report some of these issues if things were going on? Find a way to use the Help It line to reach out to a crisis center, to use Stop It Messenger and maybe ask a question on how to deal with the situation within your school, because the helpline is there. But because it is truly anonymous, it makes it very, very simple to know that you can reach out and get help. Because it's on your phone, you close it, nobody knows. And it's very important because the more and more people that I speak to, they wish they had a resource. They wish they had something that was simple, fast, and an easy way to get help or just ask questions, because there are a lot of people struggling out there. And it's now our job to step up and help. Is it really easy to be a bystander? To step in and actually say right then and there, stop? No, it's not. But it's sure real easy to jump on your phone and say, hey, this is what I just saw, and here's what really happened. And you anonymously send it in and nobody knows. Because now you have that person's back. You've made it easy to take the power away from the person who's creating the problem. Or you see somebody like me who just doesn't look right, seems very, very upset, is going through some issues. You can send a text in, hey, Tom Rich does not look like he's himself today. Maybe somebody should check on him and just see if he's all right. Very easy. You know now that you can use Stop It to report those problems. But what you might not realize is that you can use it to report anything, online and offline, any type of inappropriate behavior, anything that's going on that you may be concerned about. Facebook has created this new thing called Graph. On top of the live streaming that they're doing, one of the things they're working on is bringing back everything that you've ever posted. Because if you post something on Facebook right now, even if you delete it 30 seconds from now, who owns it? Facebook, right? Post something on Instagram, delete it 30 seconds from now, who owns it? Facebook. Facebook owns Instagram. It's now adding to that electronic book, that digital footprint that we talk about. And if what they're saying is true, they're gonna bring back everything that's ever been posted, and it's up to you to figure out who's gonna see it.
Oh, man. Feel back with it. Compound B, 46.7% by weight. Compound B.
Once you post your image online, you can't take it back. Anyone can see it. Family, friends, anyone. Remember, think before you post.
As you watch that video and you think about who could actually see your pictures, even if they're innocent, even if you're not really thinking that it would be a problem, well, think about it for a minute. If I want you to babysit my kids, guess what the first thing I'm gonna do is Google you. I wanna see what kind of person you are. I'm gonna hire you for my company, I'm gonna look. I wanna see What's happening? You're friends with my sons? You want to date my son? I want to see who you are. And now all of a sudden, who's going to see that? Is it your principal? Is it your teacher? Is it your coach? And it becomes a big, big issue because that digital footprint you can control, but it's just about making wise choices. Again, it's not about not using this technology, but it's about using it wisely. And it says, think before you post. Well, here we go.
Hey, Sarah.
Oh my gosh, she's so cute.
Been doing like I taught you. Love the new tattoo, Sarah.
Dude, that's Sarah. The girl in the pink shirt. That's the girl I was telling you about.
Peter, too, on your left. Hey, Sarah. What color underwear today?
Hey, Sarah. So when are you going to post something new?
Anything you post online, anyone can see. So think before you post.
Creeper. Now, I don't show that as the last video to creep people out. Okay, I kind of do. Because I just kind of want you to understand, like, you know, there are these people out there that we worry about, but it's very, very important to just kind of realize not only the power that you have to control that digital footprint, but the power that you have to make the difference. Because that's really all we're talking about at Stop It. Because everybody always asks me, like, why did you get involved with Stop It? Why are you doing it? And there's the reason. Look up at the screen. When you look at that symbol, what do you see? What do you see? Right. You either see an S or you see two hands. And those two hands were specifically designed that way because Stop It was created for one reason and one reason only. To provide a way to wrap our arms around someone if they need help. To provide a way for a stranger or an upstander or another person to wrap their arms around and give them help. And that's what it's all about. So the question is, are you ready to make a difference? Anybody? Are you ready? Yeah, okay. All right, that's my presentation. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed today's presentation. And if you take one thing out of it, I hope you realize that you have the power to make a difference. And now with Stop It in your school, realizing that it's simple, fast, and powerful, it only takes seconds to download and 1 second to save someone's life. You're about to watch a video. It's going to teach you how to download Stop It and how to use it today and make a difference.
Life can be difficult, and it's not always easy to speak up when something's wrong or dangerous in your life or someone else's. Stop It empowers you to help yourself and to help others. Stop It gives you a voice to do what's right, to deter troublesome behaviors like bullying, cyberbullying, and hazing, helping to make your school environment a safer and happier place to learn and grow. What is Stop It? Stop It is a simple, fast, and powerful app giving you the power to make a difference today. You can report anything. You can report issues like bullying, hazing, violence, and inappropriate behavior on and offline. Virtually anything. Doing the right thing is as simple as one click on your phone, sending your report in real time to people that care and are ready to help. Make no mistake, Stop It is 100% anonymous. Period. End of story. How does it work? Once downloaded, open the app and enter the access code provided by your school. Now, go make a difference. If you experience or are a witness to something you would like to report, simply open the app, tap the report button where you can send a message, photo, screenshot, or video evidence to the people that can help. Hit send and feel great. Next, the people that can help will receive your alert. When necessary, someone can reach out to you with Stop It Messenger, 100% anonymous two-way chat. In some cases, you may want to reach out for help when times are tough. When you need someone to listen and to help, you can use Stop It Messenger. Let's start making a difference. Download the Stop It app. It's free.
Hello, this is Derek Jeter. In the game of life, just like the game of baseball, great defense helps win the game. And defense is a team effort. That's why the Jeters Leaders, the Turn 2 Foundation, and I have joined the fight to stop bullying and cyberbullying. Every one of you can be a game changer. Stand up and stop it.
I was a victim of bullying, and I never told anybody. No one really knew. It all came to a head one day with driving home with my mom. She asked me, because I seemed, I guess, off, what was wrong, and I just exploded with